Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a fabulous Friday. It is currently 6:07 a.m. I have so many things that I want to go ahead and do today. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you should follow me there because you could see all of my adventures. But for today's video, I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys a Sephora haul. So I have one large bag right over here and then I have a box right over here. So usually with my holiday Sephora hauls, in the beginning of the video, I share with you guys products that I never discussed with you guys, never showed you guys, so that it's not gonna be boring to those who constantly come watch my videos. And then towards the end of the video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys products that I've already discussed here and there. So if you feel like you wanna click out because you've seen reviews on those products already, then you definitely could. I just don't want it to be like boring for you guys, you know? So I kind of like divided into two sections. Also, I'll share with you guys a few products that Octoly sent me as well. I will go ahead and leave everything linked down below if you guys want to pick up anything for yourselves, as well as everything that I'm wearing on my face, because I always get questions about that. And then this adorable shirt because it's like hardcore like racetrack style and I really love it. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. This video is going to be really long, so yeah, go eat something. Alright, so the first thing that I went ahead and picked up was a new perfume. I recently picked up the Coco Chanel Mademoiselle perfume and I'm obsessed with that, but I recently got a sample of this in one of my Sephora orders and Sephora got me. Usually they don't, but they got my ass with this one. So this is the Giorgio Armani Sea Passion perfume. I think Kathleen Lights actually spoke about this once, and usually with perfumes I'm super hesitant towards purchasing them online because I'm so picky. But then when I received that sample, like I said, I was like, yeah. So that was the first time in my entire life that I actually went on Sephora that second and purchased this. This scent is divine, absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness, I really can't describe it, but I will say that if you like my style of scent, if you like something that's light but still makes a statement, then you would really enjoy this. I'm so happy to add it to my collection, and I've been using it already, honestly, constantly this past month or so because these products have been just sitting here. So I'll probably go ahead and have this in my favorites video, but it's one of my today, and I smell so good. I just want to smell myself up. I love this so freaking much. The next thing that I went ahead and picked up was the Beautyblender Sweet Indulgence Beauty Sampler Set. So in here we are getting 4 Beauty Blender sponges in 4 different shades, and then I think candy. Yeah, limited edition mini. Oh, I literally thought that these were mint candy. What? This is the mini blend cleanser solid soaps. Oh my goodness, wow. But here's how the packaging looked. I thought it was really adorable. This was pretty pricey for what it was. I think it was like 65 bucks, and I'm like, ah. But the reason why I went ahead and picked it up is because I am a true beauty blender lover. I actually am using one that's part of this set for the past, again, month or so because these products were just sitting around. And I love it. It's what I apply my foundation with, and I really do enjoy it. So I knew I would get a lot of use out of the set, and then since this comes with 4 beauty blenders, I figured I'll have it for the year, you know what I'm saying? So we get these, they really just literally smell like mint. Yeah, they smell like mint, and I was gonna eat one of these because I'm like, hey, is this candy or something? But then I'm like, why would they put candy like in here? Like, that's such a, like, I don't know, weird thing to do, but then not really at the same time. So I'll definitely go ahead and use those. But you guys can see we have a pink beauty blender, which is the original one, a green one, and a yellow one, and like I mentioned, this blue one. I think that if you do love the beauty blender, this is a good deal. It is a lot of money to give like right away, 65 bucks. It's like, wait, what? But I don't know, just have in mind that you'll have it for a solid year and it's gonna last you a very long time. All right, what else do we have in here? Okay, the next thing that I picked up was the Kat Von D Fetish Blush and Highlighter Palette. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed with this purchase. I'll tell you guys. Okay, one second. Let me first show you guys the packaging. So firstly, here's how the packaging looks. The packaging got me. I love the nude background and like this, I don't know, like not really quilted feel, but like it has this good like feel to it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so I really do love the packaging. Once you open it up, there's a nice size mirror there, and then we are getting blushes and highlighters in here as well. So the reason why I gravitated towards this was because I really do enjoy the Metal Crush highlighter palette from Kat Von D that they released probably a year ago now. I use it pretty constantly, I should say, and I feel like it's a palette that has a ton of micro glitters in there, but it's one palette that really does not emphasize much on my cheeks. That's why I really enjoy it and enjoy the formula. And that is precisely why I went ahead and picked this up. You know, when I was placing the order, I was kind of like, wait, what? But then I got it and I'm like, okay, wait, what times 10, you know? I just feel like the shades in here are so not wearable. At least with the Metal Matte palette, there's 1 or 2 shades that are more like everyday appropriate. With this, like, I don't think that there's any everyday appropriate shades in here. I mean, in regards to like the highlighters. The blushes are shades that I'll probably wear. Probably not this one so much, but these two definitely. But these highlighters are so like out there, you know? I mean, this one is kind of wearable, but like just like on the edge. But then also these two shades are just so close in tone, and it's kind of like I really wish you would have put like a goldeny shade or more of like a lighter whitish shade, just so that we can mix and match easily and it'll be a bit more wearable for a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let me go ahead and give you guys swatches. It is, I would say, pretty much the same formula as the Metal Crush palette. I feel like this palette might be a bit more piecey, if that makes sense, but you guys can see they are really stunning. They have a beautiful high shine to them, and they sit really nicely on the skin, but I wish they would be a bit more wearable. Is that so much to ask for? The blushes in here, though, are super butt soft, like super, super, super crazy soft. And here's how these look. And you guys can see, very pigmented. I really do like them. They're great blushes to wear pretty heavy or lighter. So those are these 6 shades that are included. Again, 3 highlighters and 3 blushes. I do love the blushes, so I still might go ahead and keep this palette. And maybe what I can do is actually mix these highlighters with the Metal Crush palette and kind of give myself a little bit more of a wearable highlighter effect. But we'll see. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. But anyways, that's in regards to this palette. I kind of think it's a bit pricey for what it is, but if you enjoy Kat Von D, you might like this. And if you enjoy wearing these kind of colors, you know, and being a bit more out there on a day-to-day basis or pretty often, then you might like this. The next thing that I picked up was the Becca Glow Macaron Collection little set. This is just the cutest thing ever. When I saw this in the store, I was like, yeah, I need this in my life. So firstly, I really do enjoy the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors, so again, that's why I needed to have this. And then plus, like, the whole macaroon vibe. I eat macaroons like almost every Friday because I go get my nails done, and there's this really cute shop that has macaroons, and I always like treat myself out because, you know, like, why not? There's no reason why I have to, but I just have to, you know? So when I saw this set, I was like, yeah, this is like the epitome of me. So we get 4 mini little highlighters in here, and I love that these look like baby spaceships. They kept the packaging the same, and I'm obsessed with that. So let me go ahead and give you guys swatches of all of them and let you know which ones are included in here. The set, I think, is about $40, which I think kind of sounds steep. Let me tell you. Give me a moment to explain. It kind of sounds steep, but I think it's a really wonderful way to test out the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors. And I do feel like these are, to the most part, the same quality as the full-size Shimmering Skin Perfectors. So it's kind of like a, you know, you just get a bang for your buck. Yum, I really, really love these. I actually own, I think, 1 or 2 in the full size, but I'm always down to have, you know, little babies around my house. The first shade that we have up is called Vanilla Quartz. Stunning, beautiful, goldeny, whitish kind of color. I think that would be great on every single skin tone. You can wear it light or heavy as well as with all the other shades. The next shade that we have up is Opal. This is just a cult classic favorite of many people's, and that one is also stunning. You guys can see these are super, super high shine and extremely reflective. The next highlighter that we have is called Rose Quartz, yeah, and this one is a bit more pinkier in tone. And then we have Prismatic Amethyst, and this one has a little bit more of a lavender vibe to it. But you guys can see, even though they have those different undertones to them, they're still really wearable, basic, everyday kind of shades. Not really basic, but like everyday kind of shades. And they're super easy to mix and match, which I really love as well. So here's how they look. I really love this set. This is probably one of the best purchases of, you know, my holiday 2018 makeup shopping. Next product that I went ahead and picked up was the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. So this is actually one that I picked up during the 20% off appreciation event. I think that's what it was called. And I totally forgot to speak to you guys about it because it was sitting on my kitchen counter, and you guys know how messy that is. You guys know if you follow me on Instagram. So I just put it in here to share with you guys because I'm like, why not? I wanted to share with you. I spoke about it in my wishlist video, and I wanted to show you guys that I picked it up. So here's how it looks. I just picked up the small, like, mini size, but I think that this is more than enough for me to see if I do enjoy this product or if I don't. A bunch of people were saying that this is even better than the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder, more than the RCMA one, which I've never tried. And it's pretty much kicking everyone's ass out of the park. So I know I had to get my ass on it because I don't know, like, I want my makeup to look amazing, and if this could make it look 10 times better, then I'm down. Well, it seems pretty white. Hopefully it's not gonna leave a white cast, but I have high hopes, so we'll see. The next thing that I went ahead and picked up, goodie bag, was the Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm. Again, this is also one that I picked up a while ago. This is in the shade Diamond Milk. I do own her other gloss. What was that called? You know, the popular one. Like, I had it in my head before I made the video, and now I'm kind of like, wait, what is it called? But anyways, I own that one, and I know I had to go ahead and pick this one up because her original gloss is super beautiful on the lips. I feel like it's so universally flattering. I did try this on my lips a few weeks back, and I really did enjoy it. It has a really strong scent though, but not overpowering. Like, it has, I don't know, very sweet, fruity kind of scent. And this doesn't have much pigment to it. It's pretty much a clear gloss with like little micro glitters in there, but it looks super stunning on. And it just adds a really nice pouty lip effect to the lips, you know? So even though these are a bit pricey and it's kind of like, wait, that's just kind of like a gloss, like why would I pay 18 bucks for that? There is something special about this that I do enjoy, and you really feel like the quality there when you wear it, you know? So I do love this, and I would recommend it if you guys were contemplating. Moving on to the next product that I picked up. This is the Too Faced Sugar Peach Wet and Dry Face and Eye Palette. Oh, I don't know. I didn't speak to you guys about this, but I have used it a few times already, and I don't know what I think about it. I'm leaning more towards the side of kind of like a waste of money. It's like 70% like, yeah, not really, but then 30% I'm kind of like, wait, let me try to use it this way and that way. So I still want to put this to the test for a little bit more to see, but let me tell you. So first of all, the packaging, super cute. I had to pick it up because, I mean, it's so cute. So yeah, here's how the palette looks like on the inside. We basically get a highlighter and 3 different blushes. This one has more of like a luminous finish. These two have more like a luminous finish. This one has little micro glitters, and this one is just a typical basic highlighter that doesn't have much glitter in there. Now, it does say that this is a face and eye palette, and I put this to the test to see if, you know, it works nicely on the face and eyes. For the eyes, I feel like I don't really know because there's nothing in here that's matte, and I do like to use a matte shade in the crease. So, you know, for my personal preference, it didn't really work, but then I just used one of the shades on the lids and it looked nice. It wasn't like, oh my goodness, you know, but it looked nice. But as for the face, this, woo! This blush has like I said, a luminous finish, so it emphasizes everything. If you thought I had big pores without using something like that, come to my house and I'll use this, and you guys will see every dot on my face, every hole on my face of life. And the funny part is that time that I used it, I actually went out with my friend, and I'm telling you, I promise he was staring at me more than usual. I mean, it could have been because he thought I was pretty and everything, but like, I don't know about that. I feel like I felt very insecure, and I felt like, okay, like I was putting my hair in front of my face because I'm like, he's looking at my face. I have so much pores and they're extremely visible. So I don't know, it kind of turned me off from this a little bit, but I still want to put this to the test, like I said, to see if I can make it work in different ways and maybe not use that as a blush, or maybe just use it as a blush topper and use less. But that's pretty much where I'm at the moment. Definitely let me know if you guys like this, if you picked it up, and how you personally use it, because so far for me, I'm not like beyond digging it, you know? Here's how they look once they're swatched. You guys can see they do swatch really beautifully, very pigmented, and they do have a little bit of like pieciness, I should say, but not in a crazy way, you know what I mean? But anyways, there's that. I do like the blush and the highlighter in here the most. These two I'm kind of like, I don't know if I can get down with you just yet. Okay, next product that I went ahead and picked up was from Bite Beauty, and this is just the cutest. This is the cutest thing ever. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like medication or something. I don't know, it's just so cute. So this is the Bite Sweet Treats Party Prep Agave Lip Cure Set. So Bite Beauty has a super famous agave lip mask, and I think it retails for 20 bucks. I just never could find myself to spend that amount of money on it. I don't know why. Like, I do it for other lip products, but I'm like, I don't want to do it for this one, you know? But then I saw that they released this little set, and I was like, yes, totally worth it. You get, I think 3 deluxe size products in here for about 20 bucks, which for me is much more worth it because I love switching around my products so often. So sometimes getting full sizes is not so ideal, especially in lip balms. I have like a whole party of lip balms back there. So anyways, the first product that we're getting in this adorable little, oh, this is actually glass, by the way. This is a glass jar. It's so cute. The first product that we're getting is the Agave Lip Mask in Champagne. I do wish it would have been the clear one just because, I don't know, I would be able to use it more. But this one has a little bit of color to it. One second. Which could be a good thing. I guess you can use it on the go, but it doesn't show too much. That's how it looks like right over there. This is super moisturizing on the lips, and if you have chapped lips, or you know, if you're living in a state where it's like freezing or in a country that's freezing, this could probably be super beneficial. So that's the first product that's included. Let's see what else. We get this small little sample of the actual regular Agave Lip Mask, which I don't tend to love because I feel like, I don't know, it kind of goes to waste, but I'll probably use it, we'll see. And then we get the actual stick form of the Agave Lip product, lip balm, whatever. This is one that came out, I believe, last year, and I never had a chance to pick it up. That's how it looks like right over there. You guys can't really see, but it smells pretty nice, and it's just in a small deluxe size like I told you guys, but still I think you get a pretty decent amount in here. And even if I use this daily, I can tell that it'll probably last me a solid, I don't know, 2 months or something. But I just thought that this set was one of the best sets ever, and the value was just so damn amazing. Plus you get the glass like container. This made it for me. It made it for me. I love it. Okay, moving on to the next product that I went ahead and picked up. A lot of you guys actually asked me about this, and I feel so bad for not mentioning it sooner, but here I am. Hopefully it's not too late. This is the Nars Orgasm Infatuation Cheek Palette. Packaging is badass. I do want to go ahead and pick up other products that Nars released, but not yet, not just yet, but I do want to pick them up because their packaging for this year is badass, like hardcore motorcycle style. I'm like feeling it, you know? So anyways, here's how this product looks. As you guys can see, the packaging of this is insane as well, and I pretty much picked it up 90% because of the packaging. But I love it. It has like these like studs, like it has like the studness to it. I don't know, like it just looks so cool. Anyways, once you open it up, you get 3 different powders in here, a highlighter, blush, and bronzer. So the bronzer is in Laguna, a cult classic favorite of many, and I actually hit pan on a small Laguna bronzer that I owned, so I'm happy to have this in my life. We have Orgasm blush and then Orgasm highlighter. 3 cult classic powders that I feel like a ton of people would enjoy. I've never tried the Orgasm highlighter. It seems to be really beautiful, but here's Laguna, Orgasm blush, and Orgasm highlighter. They do seem pretty light in tone, so hopefully they're gonna build up even if you have a deeper skin tone, but the quality seems to be pretty nice. It doesn't have any chalkiness, doesn't have any fallout, and I'm beyond excited. I'm really, really excited for this one. I think I'm gonna put it to use for my weekly makeup for this week. And the next product that I went ahead and picked up was the Tarte Pineapple of My Eye eyeshadow palette and face palette. So this is one that I purchased, I don't even know, like the second it came out, which was what, a month and a half ago. And I put it to good use a little bit here and there, but I still don't know what my thoughts are on it because I didn't use it a substantial amount of times to really know, you know? I think it's like late by now to do a review because I don't know if anyone's even interested anymore. But if you guys want me to do like a look using this palette, then definitely let me know. I don't even know if people picked it up or if it was something that just came out that no one paid attention to. So definitely keep me posted. But here's how the palette looks. I think it's really presented nicely. It's so cute. The packaging is big, but it's not as bulky as their previous years. So I feel like the previous years they were pretty bulky, so I'm happy that they made it a bit smaller because it's still cutesy but not as huge, you know? We get 4 face powders here, a bronzer, highlighter, and 2 blushes, and then a selection of eyeshadows on this side, pretty much your neutral warm shades on top and then your cooler tone shades on bottom. I'm not gonna swatch the whole thing because it's gonna take 65 years, but let me know if you guys want to see a look using this. The shadows in here are butt soft. I'm gonna do 1 swipe swatches, okay? Insane. The shades in here are so much softer than like even the Tarte lip palette and just other palettes that they release. I don't know what they put in here that it makes it so butt-like. Really, really nice quality, and I do love the shade selection as well because we kind of get the best of both worlds. Neutral warm shades and then cooler tone shades on bottom. I think I'm gonna do a look with this. Yeah, I want to. I'm feeling it. All right, so that's pretty much everything that I picked up that I didn't show you guys. Now I'm gonna hop onto the few products that Octoly sent me, and then we're gonna jump onto the things that I've already discussed, but still products that I purchased and I really do enjoy most of them. Okay, so the first product that Octoly went ahead and sent over was this YSL Rouge Pure Couture lipstick in the shade 340. I'm really excited for this because there's a different YSL lipstick that I own that I really love, and every time I wear it, you guys always ask me like, hey, what lipstick is that? Hey, what lipstick is that? You know? And I will say, even though they are pricey, they are really, really nice quality. But here's how this one looks. I think it's limited edition for the holiday season. I'm not sure. but it's such a cool shade. I don't know if you guys can see the embossment on it, but it says YSL all over it. And it's interesting because it's more of like a, I don't know, I wouldn't say frosty finish, but maybe like a metallic-y kind of finish. I feel like it is pretty subtle on the lips and it looks so beautiful. It's very moisturizing. There's no grittiness at all, and you feel the luxurious feel with this. So I'm extremely excited to put this to good use. Then they went ahead and sent over 2 products from Laneige. Now Laneige is a skincare brand that I purchased multiple things from in the past, and I don't think that there was one product that disappointed me. I think that it's a Korean based brand, but they sell their products at Sephora and they used to sell their products at Target. Their products pretty much have a bomb ass, very clean, fresh scent, so that always gets me attracted. And then I really do find that their products work well on my skin type. They have products for oily skin and dry skin as well. I did a Mario Badescu skincare brand review, and I do want to do that for Laneige because I've tried, I think, maybe 7 products already, and I have solid information that I want to give you guys because I feel like it could be very beneficial. And now adding these 2 guys to my life, I'll be able to give you guys a more in-depth review on these guys. But generally the brand is so good for how affordable they are, you know. So the first product they sent over was the Water Clay Mask. Oh my god, it smells amazing. So it says here that it's for all skin types. Basically it says it's a watery gel clay mask with clarifying minerals and refreshing mint, and it glides onto the skin smoothly, removing pore clogging oil and impurities. Right over here, right over here. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted on this. Of course, I do want to do a brand review, so stay tuned for that. And then I went ahead and then they went ahead and sent over the Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream. This is for normal to dry skin. I've tried a few samples of these guys, so I know that I'm going to go ahead and love this. Here's how the packaging looks. It's in this beautiful blue container. And yeah, like I mentioned, the products smell so freaking good, very light and fresh, and the consistency of this is definitely more thicker, but it definitely does absorb super quickly into the skin. It doesn't leave your skin feeling heavy, it doesn't weigh your skin down, and I do find that I enjoy using this even before I put my makeup on for the day. So it's not only like a night moisturizer, you can totally use it for the day and you'll be good to go. Alright, so that's pretty much it. That was everything that was included in this bag. Now let's move on to the products that I already discussed with you guys in the past, I would say month or so. So the first thing that I have here is the Too Faced Melted Matte Gingerbread Scented Liquid Lipstick in the shade Gingerbread Girl. I have Gingerbread Boy, but I purchased that one last year. It's chilling in my drawers. But this year is the one where I picked up Gingerbread Girl. It's what I'm wearing on my lips today. I really do like this. The packaging is unreal. I'm obsessed with these. I do think that Too Faced does do really great liquid lipsticks. And I do enjoy their formula. So that's how it looks like right over there. Full on pigmentation, smells amazing, and literally the packaging is just a baby in its own. Like, this is my life and my dream completed into one. So I really do love this, and when I discussed it in my video, you guys said that you love how this looks on my lips, and honestly this whole vibe that's going on right here, no comment. I'm in love. So since we spoke about the Too Faced liquid lipstick, let me just show you guys this little set. This is the Too Faced The Sweet Smell of Christmas little set, which I've also discussed with you guys. And here we are getting 4 little baby liquid lipsticks, but they're not such babies. I would kind of consider them teenagers, if anything. We get 4 different ones ranging in different shades, as you guys can see, and they all smell different. Love these as well. I find that they're the same exact formula as the full sizes. Yeah, you really do get a nice selection of colors in here, like literally shades that you would wear on a day-to-day basis. So I love these, and then the scent, like I said, really just like kicks it up a notch, you know. So here's how they're looking. One second, we have one more to swatch, which is this beautiful red. Yum, my hand is smelling amazing right now. So here's how all of those look. If there's one thing that you need to pick up in this haul, even though a bunch of the products in here are amazing, I would definitely recommend these guys. The value is just so freaking amazing. Like, what? It's about $6 per liquid lipstick because this whole set is 25 bucks, but I think that's so worth it. That's drugstore price. You get a ton of products in here. The packaging is spot on and they smell amazing. Plus the quality is so there. So I absolutely love these guys, and I've been using them pretty consistently, I must say. Then I picked up, let's stick on the gingerbread bandwagon. I picked up the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice eyeshadow palette. I did a first impression on this, and since then I have been using it a bunch. I will say that I do think that it is worth the money, and I do love it. I love the quality. I think that it's pretty much the same as their other like chocolate bar palettes, so if you're familiar with those and you enjoy them, then you would probably like this. Of course, it's definitely not a palette that we've never seen, and I constantly say that because what haven't we seen already, you know? But there still is something very unique about this, and I love using it. Like, I enjoy it so much. I think that the color combinations go really, really well together, and I never ever have a hard time creating a look with this. There's a nice selection of mattes in here, a nice selection of metallics, and I really do like it. So let me go ahead and give you guys a few swatches so you can see what we're working with here. But look, like full-on pigmentation, just super beautiful, blends out beautifully. A very go-to everyday, like day-to-day palette, you know? And I feel like it literally is the kind of palette that brings out anyone's eye color as well. Because of the undertones of these shades, they just look so good. So good on the eyes. I do want to do another look using this palette because I feel like a ton of people went and picked it up. I don't know, and I want to share with you guys, like, you know, more looks with this because it's really, really amazing. Plus, I'm not even going to get started on the packaging because that's like 75% of the reason why I picked it up. Yum. Okay, this is like annoying when like makeup remover wipes do this. Like, what are you doing? The next thing that I went ahead and picked up was the Bite Beauty 4 Little Bites set. I did a dedicated video for this. Yeah, these needed their own separate video, and I really love these two. Here's how the packaging looks. You get 4 different lipsticks. I was literally looking for this one for like an hour this morning, and I have no idea where it is, so I'm so sorry that it's not included in here, but I'll have all my videos, everything you need to know down below or in the cards above so you guys can see the review a bit more in depth. The first shade we have here is called Sake. It's a beautiful mauve color. Really, really pretty. I do really enjoy the quality of these Bite Beauty lipsticks. I think that they're really nice and creamy. Creamy enough where it's comfortable, but not creamy enough where it goes like all over here, you know. Then we have that shade, which is called Sake. I think I said that. This shade right here is called Tannin? I don't know. It's a beautiful red. And then the other shade that I don't have here is called Nori. Shit, where is that one? It's such a beautiful deep burgundy color. Literally, this set is worth it just for that. Love that color so much. But even just from these 3 shades, you guys can see they're stunning. They're so good. And I find that the quality of these lipsticks are the same as their full-size lipsticks, which is always a bonus. The next thing that I went ahead and picked up that I did a first impression on was the Becca Volcano Goddess eyeshadow palette. So I still stand by my thoughts, you know, that I made in that video. I really do like this palette. I think the quality is very much so there, but it's not a palette that I could use on its own whatsoever, just because I feel like there aren't enough matte shades for me. Although I don't feel like everyone uses mattes in their crease. I know a ton of people who don't, especially like teenagers for the most part. Like my cousin, she does not. But for me, I know that my basic kind of look is using a few transition shades in the crease. I still see myself using this as a one-stop shop type of palette where I basically just use one of the colors and throw it on the lid. It's great for that. But if you want to create a whole look dedicated around this palette, at least for me, it was a bit tough just because there's only 3 mattes in here. And the deepest matte is this one. Like, I think that they should have put like, I don't know, a deep chocolatey matte, maybe even a black, you know? But anyways, let me give you guys some swatches. So yeah, you guys can see, well, that one is not so like crazy, but you guys can see pretty pigmented, very smooth and creamy. They have a little bit of kick up, but they do pack on beautifully on the lid even without Fix Plus. So I do like this palette, but have in mind it is a teeny bit tough to work with on its own. You guys have to see like what's going on right over here. The next thing that I went ahead and picked up was the Too Faced. No, why do I always get Too Faced and Tarte mixed up? So this is the Tarte H2O Gloss Set. So I literally did a review and lip swatch video on this like 2-3 days back. So you guys probably saw it. There are 9 shades that are included in here in various different colors, as you guys can see. There are 2 finishes, a holographic finish and a cream finish. Let me just give you guys a few swatches of some of them, but they truly do apply really beautifully on the lips. The lids of the glosses are super cute as well. And I just think that this would be a really cute set, you know, to pick up for yourself, or if you want to gift it to someone. It's just like fun. And a bunch of you guys literally told me that every single shade looks amazing on me, which I'm kind of like, whoa, like that's crazy. So thank you so much. I didn't expect that. But yeah, I really like this set. I find that these glosses are very pigmented for what they are, so they're great to wear on their own. They're great to top over any lipstick, and they're really comfortable as well. So you guys can see, like, barely swatching it, but here's how 3 of these shades look. Really nice, very reflective, and makes your lips look juicy as can be. So I really do like this set. I think that for the price, it's a pretty good value. And it's good. It's just like good stuff. I don't know. Like, it's amazing. It's a good lip gloss set. I love it. Okay, the next product that I went ahead and picked up was the Huda Beauty Emerald Obsessions little eyeshadow palette. This is one that I did a first impressions on as well. This palette basically is pretty much your go-to green palette. There's a selection of mattes in here and metallic-y finishes. That's how a few of them look. In my video, I did mention that I like this palette, but I'm not obsessed with it. And I still kind of feel the same way about it. I didn't have a major chance to continuously use it, but I used it a few more times after the video, and like, I like it. I still do want to go ahead and pick up other ones from the line because the color stories of the other palettes are just so right up my alley, like the reddish one and like the purpley one and the orange one. So I'll probably go ahead and pick those up probably by like the next Sephora sale. But here's how a few of these shades look once they're swatched. They do perform pretty nicely on the lids. Not the best of the best shadows that I've ever tried in my life, but like not bad. So I feel like if you are looking for a palette that's just geared around greens, then you might really like this. It's a fun palette to play around with, especially since everything is in one. You don't have to like jump to your other palettes to find like these kind of shades. So this is the Huda Beauty Emerald Obsessions eyeshadow palette. The next 2 things that I went ahead and picked up were the Too Faced little baby palettes. This is the Too Faced Sugar Cookie palette. Love this. And this is the Tickled Peach palette, which is actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I feel like my hair is just flying. Okay, this one is a must. So if you pick up anything, right, from this collection, it's these Too Faced liquid lipsticks and this. This is everything and more. It's the only thing I use on my eyes. I didn't have to dip into other palettes to create this look, and I really love my vibe today. Here's how the packaging looks. It's super small, cute, compact. You get some mattes in here and some metallics. Very easy shades to work with. I had this in my September favorites video, and I'm just addicted. Addictions that are not even real. Let me give you guys some swatches. So I have to wipe my hand, but here you guys can see these are super creamy, very soft, pigmented, easy to work with, literally a breeze. Like if you dread doing your makeup in the mornings and you feel deadly tired, I'm telling you, use this. You don't even have to try, and you're gonna be like, shit, I look amazing. Even though I kind of feel still tired, I feel so good. I'm telling you, that's what this palette is going to do. Just like, come on, come on. It's just so cute. Yum, and it smells like peach tea. It's so good. And I went ahead and picked up the Sugar Cookie eyeshadow palette. This one is along the same lines as the Tickled Peach palette. Last time I said pickled peach, and then I had to edit that out because I'm like, what the hell? You know? But anyways, this one is also really cute. This one has more cooler tone shades in here. Oh, packaging. So cute. Even though this palette has a bit more cooler tone shades, I still feel like it's great quality. It still performs super beautifully, and it just looks stunning on the eyes as well. Surprisingly, these two pair pretty nicely together, and I mean, it's just like a match made in heaven, you know? If you want a palette that's cooler in tone, this one is really nice because I feel like it has like the basic cooler tone shades, but still gorgeous shades that you can create a beautiful look with. A bunch of you guys were saying you don't know which one to pick because you have like the Sweet Peach palette and you feel like it's a little bit of a waste of money if you get this as well, which I can kind of see, even though this adds its own uniqueness. If you want something completely different, then this would probably be the way to go. So let me just give you guys swatches of this. I don't know where, but like, yeah. Okay, let's see if we could do it here. Yeah, so like, yum. You know what I mean? Like, just like it just speaks for its own. I don't even have to say anything. All right, the next few things that I went ahead and picked up were from the Sephora favorites line. So I did reviews and swatches of all of these. So again, have everything linked down below. So I'm not gonna go too in depth with them here because I feel like it'll be a little bit more repetitive. And then also I feel like this video is gonna be 85 hours long. But I picked up these two mystery kits. We have the mystery eyeliner kit, which looks just like this, really cute. I really do enjoy this, and I think that it's a pretty good value for what you get in here. So so nice. And then the next one that I picked up was the Mystery Lip Kit. And here I got the Kat Von D liquid lipstick, the Nars liquid lipstick, and the Bite Beauty multi-stick in almond. Let me just quickly show you guys. I feel like this one is a bit more interesting than the other one. They also have a cheek little mystery kit, but it was sold out when I was online, so I don't know if it's available. But these are the three these are the three lip products that are included. We get a Kat Von D nude lipstick, a Nars red lipstick, and then the Bite Beauty multi-stick in almond, which you could use for your lips and your cheeks. So I'm really happy with this. I'm excited to like organize it in my drawers because it's been in this box for like a solid 2 weeks or something, you know? So I do like these, they're really good. The next thing that I went ahead and picked up was the Sephora Favorites Glow For It set. So in here we are getting 5 highlighters, some cream products, and 1 loose highlighter, which is amazing. It's the Artist Couture one. Here's how the packaging looks. It's so cute because I was on the phone with my... Okay, that just fell. I was on the phone with my niece the other day and she's like, Ayowa, can I have that bag? And I was like, yes, my love, yes, you can have anything you want. So this little bag is gonna go to her because she's like so into makeup and she loves these things. So I'm gonna gift it to her because she's just a little butt. But anyways, first thing that's included is the Fenty Beauty Stick highlighter. Really nice, beautiful to put on initially and then to put a like powder highlighter on top of that. We get the Milk Makeup. This is the Illuminating Blur Stick. This is nice. It's not like my favorite, but it's still a nice product to layer with. The next product that's included in here is the High Beam by Benefit. I do use this on those natural days. It just gives me that like perfect amount of glow without overdoing it, you know? Then we have the Artist Couture Loose Highlighter, which is pretty much what made this set for me. This is in the shade Illuminati. It's in the small baby size, but like more than I would ever need in my life. And then we have the Cover FX Custom Enhanced Drops in Moonlight. This is amazing as well. I have a few of these little guys, and literally if you want to take your highlighter game to the next level of levels, use this. It's so good. And then we just get some of these like wormy guys in here. So that's pretty much everything that was included in this little set, and I do love the makeup bag. It kind of made it for me too. All right, then I went ahead and picked up the Sephora Favorites Give Me More lip set. So I'm not gonna go into depth with this because again, I did a full in-depth lip swatch video and review on this set, but it is amazing. I will say that I have found a few of my favorite lip products that are included in here. This YSL red one, which I think Jaclyn Hill spoke about, is everything and more. We have one of the Tarte H2O glosses in here, which is so good. One of the Too Faced Melted Liquid Lipsticks, which are amazing. This Huda Beauty lip strobe looks so cute on, like on its own or on top of any lipstick. And then we have just a nice selection of other shades in here. There are, I believe, 6 full-size lip products and I think 9 deluxe sizes. I think that this is a really great value. I do like the color selection, the color story in general, and a lot of the shades are shades that are right up my alley. And then there were actually some shades where I'm like, no, but then you guys were like, oh my god, that looks so good, and I'm like, what, really? And so I've tried them since, and I was like, I kind of see it, like, okay, fine, I'm feeling it. Some of the shades I had to get used to for sure. Usually I'm like, oh, usually the Sephora Favorites lip sets like these are 75 bucks, but this is 68, which is not a huge difference, but I feel like for as much as you're getting in here, it's a good value. I'm very happy with it. And if you feel like you're not going to use like 1 or 2 of the shades, you can always gift it to someone, you know. And these are all like high quality, pretty luxurious, high-end lip products. So very happy with that. And then the next Sephora Favorite set that I picked up was the Superstars Favorites Sephora Favorite Superstars set. This one I feel like is a little bit pricey for what it is, but for me it was worth it to pick up because we are getting a full-size ABH brow wiz, which I use in my brows today. I recently finished one and I found another one in here, so I'm like, yeah. We get a full size of the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, which is one of my favorites. The Smashbox Primerizer is amazing and I really wanted to pick it up, so it's great that it's in here. The Fenty Beauty primer is really nice as well. The Stila Glitter and Glow is one that I own already, but it is a shade that I typically use pretty often. So generally this set was worth it for me to pick up. So I feel like if you are contemplating on it, I guess if you're going to use most of the things in here, it's worth it. And if you're not going to use 1 or 2, you can always gift it to someone. But if you're only going to use 1 or 2 things in here, even if they're full size, maybe it's not a set to pick up because it's $75, you know what I mean? But I'm really happy with this, and I've been putting it to good use. Also, it comes, I feel like a weirdo doing this. Also, it comes with a Charlotte Tilbury moisturizer, and her skincare products are super pricey for me. So for me, it was also worth it to pick up because of that, because I was curious to see how her moisturizer works. And so far, I've been really, really loving it. So that's the next product. I did a review on lip swatch. I did a review and swatch video on that, so it'll be above somewhere. And then finally, oh my god, I feel like I just need to stretch my life away. I went ahead and picked up the ABH Sultry Eyeshadow Palette. This is one that I picked up from ABH's site, but it's available on Sephora. So I decided to include it in here. Here's how the palette looks. Super beautiful. A bunch of you guys loved the look that I created with this a few weeks back, and I loved it too. I think that this palette is really nice. It's very different than what we typically see, and that's also why I really like it. That's why I gravitated towards it. And like I mentioned in my video initially, when I saw pictures of this, I was like, no. But then I was like, I think I want it because I have all the other ABH palettes, and we'll see. If I don't like it, I can always return it or gift it to like my sister or something. She'll use anything. So I received it, and I was like, whoa, you gotta be kidding me. Like the pictures do not do this palette justice. If you want to be the queen of cool tone looks, this looks so pretty on. I used the shade Cyborg on my eyes in the video when I did my video. It looked so freaking amazing, and I just feel like these shades really pair well together. And then you look at the shade Bloom and you're like, what does that have to do with anything? But seriously, it adds the best punch of brightness of something to this look, and blended out in the crease, it just adds. It's amazing. So let me just give you guys some swatches so you can see what we're working with. But yeah, like, come on, I don't really have to say much. This speaks for itself. Just so nice. I think that they did a fabulous job with this palette. It's definitely not like the Subculture palette. Yeah, I did not like that palette. I would say that it's pretty on par with the Modern Renaissance and the other palettes from ABH that we all seem to know and love. So if you were contemplating on this, I do like it. Sephora is having their VIB Rouge and VIB sale coming up very soon, so it would be a good time to pick it up then, I should say. But whoa, this video was forever, right? And imagine I would have done swatches and everything, it would have been forever and ever. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed seeing everything that I picked up. Definitely let me know what your comments and thoughts are below on everything that I picked up. And let me know if you have any video requests, suggestions, or anything of that sort. It's getting noisy outside, and it's like, I don't know, 7, and it's like, what? I guess waking up is just not gonna do it. I don't know. But anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll talk. Bye.